Psychology doesn't define legacy by wealth or will. Legacy is about what you make others feel, what you build inside the people who knew you, not what you leave outside for them to inherit. You see, we often chase status, collections, and even validation. But in the end, it's the kindness, the courage, and the truth we live by that stay behind like a quiet echo in someone else's soul. So today, let's break down 10 truths from great minds on what it truly means to leave something meaningful behind. Carve your name on hearts, not tombstones. A legacy is etched into the minds of others and the stories they share about you. Psychology says legacy isn't granite, it's memory. You won't be remembered for how busy you were, but for who you were when it mattered most. Every conversation, every time you listened, that's what plants seeds. Because no one forgets how it felt to be seen. The great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it. Psychology says our deepest fulfillment doesn't come from accumulating, but from contributing. When we build something that helps someone else grow, a lesson, a belief, a better path, we create an echo that even time can't erase. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Psychology says success fades, but value stays. When you stand for something, integrity, empathy, truth, you don't just leave behind results, you leave behind a compass, and one day someone will choose right because you once did. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Psychology says legacy isn't loud, it whispers in habits, attitudes, and love. You might not see it, but someone might raise their kids differently. Because of how you treated them once, legacy is behavior inheritance, silently passed on. Legacy is not leaving something for people, it's leaving something in people. Psychology says real impact isn't measured in inheritance, it's measured in influence. A phrase you spoke, a gesture you sought, a standard you lived by. If it stayed inside someone's heart, you already left more than most. Our fingerprints don't fade from the leaves we touch. Psychology says you may forget your own impact, but someone still remembers the day you sat with them when no one else did. Kindness leaves invisible fingerprints, and sometimes those prints become someone else's strength. Don't aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference. Psychology says a paycheck ends every month, but the difference you make lives in someone's choice. Their courage, their healing. Legacy is not about what you earn, it's about what you ignite in others. A society grows great when all men plant trees in whose shade they know they shall never sit. Psychology says selfless action is the purest form of legacy. It's when you do good without needing credit, when you plant seeds for a future you'll never see, that you become timeless. Children will not remember you for the material things you gave them, but for the feeling that you cherish them. Psychology says legacy in a family isn't gold or land, it's presence. It's how deeply you made someone feel loved, safe, enough. Those feelings shape generations more than any inheritance ever could. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. The best legacies come from those who kept growing. They stayed curious. They asked questions. They passed on the courage to think differently. And that's what keeps their story and wisdom alive. Your legacy is being written right now in the pauses, in the people you check in on, in the words you choose when you are tired but still kind. So plant seeds, touch hearts, not for applause, not for pride, but because that's how the soul becomes eternal. You are not too small to leave something big behind. You are already doing it, moment by moment.